Hello Leos, Lioness Intuition here, doing you guys reading again. I'm not sure what's happening with the audio on that last video. I tried to fix it, it just made it worse really, it didn't help whatsoever, so I will leave those videos up there. For those who want to try and make sense of that audio, please by all means go ahead and do that. Now during the meditation session in that video, they showed me a wrench. Now the way that I interpret this energy is that there is an expansion of your consciousness. There is also a huge influx in information that you're receiving, whether it's intuitively, emotionally, or very in a very 3D sort of information, right? But you're still very grounded, you're very centered, and despite this influx in information that you're receiving, you're not becoming unbalanced or ungrounded in any sense, right? And it's a really nice energy to be in. Now, during the actual reading, I got the message very strongly that in the recent past, there was some sort of event that you witnessed. Now, this event, you took it as a direct reflection of your manifestations and your desires not coming into fruition, okay? Now, that is not the case. For whatever reason, you were witness to this event, okay? There was not a reflection on you in any sort of way. But for whatever reason, you've taken it on, okay? And in taking it on, there's some sort of belief that you've had that was broken from taking on whatever it is that you witnessed, right? Now, with that energy as well, there was a shift late last year, early this year, and during this shift there was a self-realization of all the behaviors, the mentalities, the beliefs, whatever it may be, that were getting in the way of you progressing, okay? And I definitely feel like you've made the conscious effort to work through a lot of those things, to heal a lot of the different aspects, and you've made a lot of progress, okay? But whatever this event was, it's broken some sort of belief within you, and the divine is giving you the opportunity to address whatever this broken belief is and replace it with something better, okay? You've spent so much time rebuilding your inner foundations and you've done a really good job, but for whatever reason, again, this event really broke some sort of belief, okay? Now, once you work through that energy, there is going to be fast forward movement, okay? There is an opportunity coming in, but the energy that I picked up was that it's a sense of starting again, but the divine wants you to become aware of the fact that you're not starting again. It may feel like you're starting again on a very 3D, physical, materialistic level, but in reality, you're starting to build what is in alignment with who you are now and after all the work that you have done, okay? There is also this energy around where you're struggling with the fact that you don't have anything physical to show for the inner work that you've done, okay? The divine wants you to self-validate, okay? There is a very huge energy in self-validation. When you validate yourself internally, it is naturally reflected to you in your external environment, but it starts internally, and the divine definitely wants you to look at that, okay? So getting into your first card, we have Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter, okay? So it really is just extending on the last video that I made for you guys, and that's clearing out the clutter in your mind that you've allowed yourself to sink back into. Again, I feel like so I didn't say this with the first bit of this video, but whatever this event is, it's pushed you back into the state, mindset, the state of being you were prior to the original shift, right? And you viewed all the decisions, all the choices you've made up until this event as a mistake, and really questioning the progression that you have made, or you now view as haven't made, right? So with Frog Spirit coming out, I definitely feel like the divine is asking you to clear out the mental clutter, the emotional clutter, the things that are bogging you down. It's very quite simple. There is a belief here that needs to be addressed within your internal foundations, okay? It's, for whatever reason, it's not in alignment with all the other bits of your foundation, and you're being given the opportunity to address that, okay? But in order for you to, we have the Sun card, Leo. This is your energy. state of harmony. Okay. And we also have the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, with this energy here, I definitely feel like you can get back into a state of harmony. It's a matter of clearing out the clutter. Again, the mental, the emotional clutter that is bogging you down, that is preventing you from continuing to move forward along this path that you have ventured down, and you're so much, you're further down this path than you may have realized, and with that energy, the divine is continuing to push you along this path, okay? Yeah. There is full illumination coming of the emotions that are hindering you at this time. We have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, yeah, and the overload of burdens that you have taken on since this event. Okay. What messages do you have for Leo, please? Messages for Leo. Thank you. Alright, so now you have the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy with the Two of Cups, Capricorn, not Capricorn energy, interesting, Cancerian energy. You could be dealing with Capricorn or have Capricorn in your chart, but it does not matter. Okay, with this energy here, I definitely feel like the divine is asking you to put work into balancing yourself out again. Again, you can achieve balance, but it's a matter of working through this energy here. The distorted emotion and the overload of burdens that you've placed upon yourself since this event occurred. Okay, I do feel like these are unnecessary burdens. Burdens that, in all honesty, Leo, I feel like you've created out of thin air. And again, the message is coming in really strong that you've done so much work. You have done so much work, Leo. Wow. Wow. Okay. There is a romantic relationship that I'm picking up on. Things have been quite stifled in this relationship. Yeah, it's almost like there is an immense amount of darkness that this relationship is engulfed in, and nothing can grow. It's not receiving any sunlight, any nourishment, right? But for whatever reason, there's this energy of pushing through it, trying to reach the light at the end of the tunnel. But there is no light at the end of this tunnel. There is no light. There is only chaos and darkness. Interesting. Okay. Now we have the King of, almost hit the King of Cups, the King of Wands. Leo, this is your energy also. This definitely feels like taking action. There is truth in the darkness. Okay. For those who resonate with this romance message, I'm getting the message that this frog spirit is really relating back to the fact that you're taking on someone else's stuff. We'll just call it stuff. You're taking on this stuff. Their stuff. It's creating unnecessary clutter within your being. Yeah. It's like that saying with relationships, right? You come 50-50, and, you know, sometimes one person can't come the full 50%, so you make up the difference. But in this relationship that I'm picking up on, I feel like you're doing a lot of the work, Leo. Yeah, I feel like you're consistently coming that extra mile, and you're not receiving anything in return. What messages do you have for Leo, please? Messages for Leo. It's definitely time for a cleanse, a decluttering. Thank you. Judgment. Yeah, fire and scorpionic energy. The divine is saying it's time to make a decision. Okay, now we're fully engulfed in this romantic message. Yeah. It's time to make a decision about the chaos of conflict. The battle of the egos, the battle of the will. The different ideas are not... The different ideas, and each person not wanting to back down or compromise on whatever their idea is, right? To meet in the middle. The Five of Wands is also Leo energy. Yeah, again, that conflict. Conflict. Okay, now we have the Two of Wands, Aries energy. It's, yeah, again, the divine said it's time to make a decision, and it's time to make a decision. There's way too much conflict here. There's way too much darkness. Things have not grown in this darkness, and there's no amount of pushing through it to get you to the light. Yeah, someone's very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. Okay. Leo, I'm getting the message, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, but there is someone within this connection who has the mentality that I've committed, so I'm going to see it to the end, despite whether it's detrimental to anyone's well-being or not, right? Yeah, it's honestly really like, I'd rather my kids have two parents in a relationship, the same parents in a relationship, and it be unhealthy than my kids to know separate homes, which is exactly the mentality that I'm picking up on. It's time to go different ways. Split paths. Six of Swords in reverse, Aquarius energy again. Conflict, chaos. Alright. Let's go ahead and clarify some of this for you, Leo. What are we going to look at? Let's look at Judgment and see what the divine is trying to get you to make a decision on, and then we'll go ahead and look at the Six of Swords in reverse, and then we'll close out this reading with what it is you should be focusing on, okay? Alright. Please clarify Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment, please. Tell me more about Judgment for Leo, please. What can you tell Leo about this Judgment energy? We'll take here. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Tell me more about Judgment, please. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. The Knight of Cups, yeah. Okay, take this however it resonates for you, Leo, whether you are identifying as a masculine in this reading or a feminine. Okay, however, this feminine energy is definitely the one that I feel is not making the full effort, right? That 50-50 thing that we spoke on earlier. I definitely feel like they're not giving their all, and so the masculine energy has to continue coming forward to meet the feminine energy who's not giving anything to this relationship, who's really not giving anything to this relationship. I feel like they're very quick to emotionally invest in other connections, just not this connection. Okay. Let's clarify the Six of Swords for Leo. The Six of Swords in reverse for Leo, please. What can you tell Leo about this energy, please? Tell me more about the Six of Swords for Leo. Oh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new opportunity here. Brand new. I feel like it's to create stability, yeah. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. There is an opportunity to create stability for yourself, Leo. It's a matter of releasing this connection. It really is. Again, that it's time to split paths, go in separate directions. What else can you tell us about the Six? Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy. I feel like someone's self-worth and their foundations have really been rocked by this connection. Okay, it's time to let go and focus on rebuilding self. Honestly, Leo, I feel like there is nothing for you to do in this situation other than walk away. Is there anything else you can tell us about the Six of Swords in reverse? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So now you have the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. Honestly, Leo, with this Page of Swords, I definitely feel like someone's waiting to swoop in. To swoop in and benefit off this imbalanced connection. Okay, that's not for everyone. For others of you, I definitely feel like this Page of Swords is this feminine energy. I definitely feel like she enjoy, and I say she because it's feminine energy, I definitely feel like they enjoy watching your sense of worth crumble, knowing that they're being very unfair within this relationship, knowing that there's no reciprocity on their end. And I do feel this sense of enjoyment. Wow. Leo, that took a turn. So let's go ahead and see what the Divine wants you to focus on with this deck. Spirit, what would you like Leos to focus on in relation to the spread? Where should their focus be in relation to the spread, please? I'm just hearing release, release, release. Where would you like Leo's focus to be in relation to the spread, please? Where would you like Leo's focus to be in relation to the spread, please? where would you like Leo's focus to be in relation to the spread? Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. The Divine is asking you to release the guilt that you have in relation to walking away from this connection. Okay. Whether you have kids or not, it really doesn't matter. But the guilt that you feel, I definitely... Okay. Leo, you're probably not going to like it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Leo, I feel like this guilt really stems from your own bad behavior towards this feminine energy. Okay? Or vice versa, right? It doesn't really matter, because we all play our own roles in the breakdowns of relationships. Whether we want to hear it or not, it is the truth. Okay? It's time to release yourself from that. It's time to recognize that, yeah, you may have done some not so positive things to this person, but holding on to that guilt is only causing you to fester in that energy. And once you acknowledge it, once you recognize that you could have done things better and recognize how you can change that in the future, the guilt will subside. Okay? You also got perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, the Divine wants you to keep moving forward. Okay, there are certain goals, certain dreams that you've had which you've since let go, since being in this connection. The Divine is asking you to focus your energy back onto those things. Okay, you can achieve this 100%. Okay, Leos. So I hope you enjoy your 2 readings. I really hope that someone finds some sort of clarity in the last video. But until next time, Leos, we'll see you later.